Picture this. A sleek, black car, silent as a shadow, glides through the cracked streets of a neighborhood that time seems to have forgotten. Its polished body reflects the tired faces of old brick buildings and a sky the color of faded jeans. The car stops. A man in a perfectly tailored suit steps out, his shoes worth more than a month's rent in any of the weary houses on this block. But he isn't looking at the decay around him. His eyes are fixed on one small house, the one with a porch that sags like a tired sigh. He's looking for a memory, a ghost. He's looking for a promise he made with a starving belly and the desperate, heartfelt sincerity that only a child can have. It was a promise whispered to a little girl who, with trembling hands, gave her her last piece of bread. He told her he'd be back. He told her he'd be rich, and he told her he would marry her. But that was 20 years ago. In a world that moves so fast, does she even remember the face of the starving boy he used to be? And more importantly, what happens when a childhood promise, forged in kindness and desperation, crashes head first into the cold, hard reality of adult life? The world is full of promises. Most of them disappear like morning mist, but some promises are different. They're anchors. They're debts of the soul. This is the story of one of those promises, a journey from the absolute bottom to the dizzying heights of success, all fueled by the memory of a single act of kindness. It's a story that asks a powerful question. Can a bond formed in poverty survive the weight of wealth, the passage of 2 decades, and the chasm between 2 vastly different lives? To understand the promise, you have to understand the hunger that created it. 20 years ago, this neighborhood wasn't just humble, it was a place of deep, biting poverty. For a 10-year-old boy named Leo, the world was a series of sharp, painful feelings. The gnawing emptiness in his stomach was a constant companion. The cold seeped through his threadbare clothes and settled deep in his bones. But worse than all of that was the feeling of being invisible. He was a ghost in his own life, a small shadow moving through a world that didn't seem to have a place for him. This was a community caught in a cycle of hardship. In places like this, economic instability isn't just an event, it's the air you breathe. These communities often face a combination of challenges, including underfunded schools, substandard housing, and a lack of jobs, which